Hi guys, this is an interesting question. Let us go through it together. A body is projected at an angle of 45 degrees with the horizontal, and it covers a horizontal range of 45 meters. What is the velocity with which it was projected? We are taking acceleration due to gravity to be 10 meters per second squared. This is a question under projectile that is related to the range of the projectile. So we are going to record the formula quickly. The range of the projectile is given as u squared sine 2 theta all over g, where u is the velocity we are looking for. We are given every other parameter in the question, so we are just going to calculate for the value of u. Let's start by making u squared subject of the formula, and we are going to do that by cross multiplication. If we cross multiply here, we're going to have u squared sine 2 theta equals rg, r times g. R is the range of the projectile. To obtain u squared, we need to divide both sides by sine 2 theta, so that u squared will be rg all over sine 2 theta. Now we can put values into the right hand side of the equation, so that u squared will be equal to 45 for the range, because we are told that the range is 45 meters, times 10, acceleration due to gravity given to us, divided by sine 2 theta. Theta is 45 degrees, so we have sine 2 times 45. 2 times 45 gives us 90. 45 times 10 gives us 450. So u squared will be equal to 450 divided by sine 90 degrees. If you put in sine 90 degrees into your calculator, you are going to get 1. Sine 90 degrees is 1. So what it means is that u squared will be equal to 450 divided by 1, which is equal to 450. So u squared will be equal to 450. To obtain u, we're going to take the square root of both sides of the equation, so that u will be equal to the square root of 450. Note, it is supposed to be positive negative value of 450, of the square root of 450. However, I have ignored the negative value because the velocity is not a negative velocity. It is just a motion in one direction. So the negative is not needed. That is why we are taking only the positive value. The square root of 450 is 21.2, and this becomes the answer to the question. So the speed with which the object or the body was projected as asked in the question is 21.2 meters per second. Under this condition, take note, with a speed of 21.2 meters per second and an angle of 45 degrees, the highest range you can ever get is 45 meters. So, for a projectile at a given speed to produce the maximum range, the angle must be 45 degrees. Reason being that 2 times 45 gives you 90, and sine 90 is 1. 1 is the highest value you can get from the trigonometric ratio. So any value that gives you 1 implies the maximum. So a question could also be asked that what is the angle of a projectile, or the angle in which a projectile must be projected to achieve the maximum range? That angle is 45 degrees. That is, by the way, for this question, the speed is 21.2 meters per second, and I hope you enjoyed this video and understood it. If you did, here is a simple one for you. What is the time of flight of the projectile? Put your answer in the comment section, and I'll be there waiting for you. Thank you for watching this video. Please endeavor to follow my Facebook page, like this video, and share it to your learning colleagues and friends. If you are watching this video on YouTube, please do well to subscribe if you have not done so. Once again, thank you for identifying with Table of Knowledge, and hope to see you in our next video.